I would say 90% of people, 98% of people don't know who they are. They're just living a life of flow, you know? They go through life never questioning things, never questioning who am I. And when I say who you are, all right, now just start that bitch over, you feel me? I would say 98% of people have no idea who they actually are. And today that's what we finna talk about. How to find yourself, how to find your purpose, how to find the reason you was put on this planet. First of all, we need to go over who is you? You know, when I say me, when I say what am I doing, what am I even talking about? And over the past few days, actually over my past life, I've been thinking about that. Like, who am I? And I came to the conclusion that you you are your mind without your thoughts. Your thoughts are not you. And let me explain. Give me a minute. Give me a minute of your time. Change your life forever. Any thought that comes from the mind about the world is incorrect. It's not real. It's fake. Any thought, but any thought that comes from the world about the world is correct. Let me explain. Any thought that comes from the mind about the world is not a real thought. Let me give an example. Say, this is a funny one, but say you're at the gym, right? And, there's a girl always working out by you, and in your mind, you think, oh, she's working out by me. That means she likes me. She wants me. You feel me? She wants me. But that's a thought derived from your mind about the world. That's a fake thought. If you look at it in reality, as if you look at it how it is, she's just working out. It's a delusion, it's a fake thought, it's a mirage to think that she's there working out because of you. And this is just one example. Any thought derived from your mind about the world is a false thought. That shit's not real. So how does this connect with who you are? You are your mind without thought. Because by definition, any thought that comes from your mind about the world is fake. So what does that leave? That leaves no thought. Or that leaves thoughts derived from the world about the world. That's who you are. You are action without thought. You as a being, you as a human consciousness are action without thought. You are your intuition. And this took me so long to realize. It took me 20 years. Really, it took me 20 years to realize that. So now you know who you are. You are action without thought. You are not thought. That's not who you are. You aren't your thoughts. You, it's incapable. It's not real. So how does this relate? Once you know who you are, how can you find out why you are put here? And my bad if it's windy. How can you find out why you are put here? Really, that's different for everybody. If I was gonna tell you my purpose, um, well, I'll tell you my purpose. My purpose is to explore reality and then show others how I did it, which is what this video is about. I explored reality. I found who I was, and then I told you how to find yourself. That's my purpose. But your purpose, your purpose might be to climb that mountain right there. That's not mine. Your purpose might be to climb that mountain over there. That's why I tell everyone to explore reality, because you don't know your purpose until you find it. You don't know if that mountain is your purpose until you climb that shit. And by mountain, I'm speaking figurative. I'm speaking in forms of business. Like that mountain for me is reselling. I climbed it, found out it wasn't my purpose, so I climbed this mountain. You got to find your purpose, you have to first find what isn't your purpose. And what's left over, there's only one thing it could be. So, who are you? You are not thought, which means you are action. You know, I want you to look at the world for what it is. Stop thinking for a day or two and just view it. Be like, oh, that's a tree. But don't say it's a tree in your mind. Just view it as what it is. View the image. You know? And then how to find your purpose. Try everything. To find your purpose, you first have to find what isn't your purpose. And then there's only a few things left, and that would be your purpose. Yeah, but this is a 2 dot conversation on the side of a mountain. I'll see y'all soon, man.